Hey, and here's another great flute for 2017. Start off the year here. This is an old design that I created a long, long time ago. Back, oh shoot, I don't even know, 2010 maybe somewhere in there. And I think I called it Eagle Mountain. I think I made it out of ebony at the time, and this ebony is supposed to sort of look like a mountain, and then the spirit of the eagle and his face inside of there. And inside of the mountain is also supposed to be the silhouette of a howling wolf and moon. So the negative space, the empty space there, is supposed to represent the moon, and then inside of there, it's supposed to be the side profile or the silhouette of a howling wolf. And this is made out of zircote, the end caps are, in this eagle. And the detail of the eagle, let's see if I can get you a close up this way. The detail of the eagle is just getting more, I'm getting better at that. I'm getting better at looking at the whole three-dimensional profile of whatever that I'm carving. So I think this is an absolute step up from the first one that I created years ago. And that grain, you can't beat that. I love the grain of zircote. And we have a little sapwood at the bottom. That's what creates that. White. You can see how it's got the different layers and black streaking throughout the grain, darker and then lighter. Really like that. End caps as well. You have the different shades. You have three different shades. You have the sapwood, you have the lighter gray, and then the deeper black in there with the striping. Zircote's real popular for having the appearance of looking like there's landscapes when you have a board of wood. The different layering like that starts looking like mountains and sunsets and things like that. It's really, really gorgeous. And this piece of wood here, this is curly walnut. It's a local wood. It's special to me because someone gave me the whole tree, and it was from someone where we do a lot of our native ceremonies, our sweat lodges. They've allowed us to use that place for, I'd say, about 30 years now. Not that I've been doing it that long, but our elders and things. And they offered their land for us to use for ceremonies. And this walnut tree was always in the back behind the sweat lodges. Nice, beautiful tree. You'd get some shade over there, and we'd hang out there and talk sometimes. And so it was a special tree. We knew it for a long time. They had to cut it down because mainly because it's a horse ranch out there. They have a lot of maintenance to do to keep it up and cleaned up and everything. And walnut trees are notorious for causing a big mess with the nuts and then the staining that they do and all the leaves. And just their age was getting up there, and they were having a hard time maintaining it. So they decided to take it down, and they offered the wood for me to have to make flutes with. And I had the whole tree, and the wood, the grain inside was just gorgeous. And if you can, I don't know if you can see it too well on this, but the whole tree, almost throughout the whole grain, had this curly, curly grain pattern to it. Different colors all throughout it. There's purples and grays and deep reds. Some people would call that Claro walnut. Claro walnut is when you take an Oregon walnut tree, which there was many of back in the day, but they would graft an English walnut tree to that because the English walnut was desired for its lumber, and the Oregon walnut had a better root system. And that's where Claro walnut comes from, is where that's grafted together. It creates, a swirl between the chocolatey colored Oregon walnut and then the more gray colored English walnut. And where they meet, also the way that it grows, it causes a lot of figure, but also awesome color variation. So there's some of that in this tree and as well. So it's really, really beautiful and special. It's got some meaning to me. And this is a low D. I like the design. I especially love the sound. The sound quality of this walnut is really, really nice too. So I'll play this for you. And I won't forget we have some turquoise inlay in this one as well. It's a beautiful piece. It's not too highly priced. It's not one of you know, the super high-end pieces, but it's just a slick design, really nice, and it's got an excellent tone. So I wanted to share that with you. All right, here it is. hope you like it.